feel like curiosity is a beautiful thing. I just stuck out like a sore thumb. I will never know what's ahead of me. And now that my high school start, I know there's a long road ahead of me. And I don't know what lies ahead, but at the end, it's something I'll figure out later.
I used to dream of the day I'd finally finish this film, what stories I'd tell, and the dreams I had accomplished. But how do I say that high school was nothing like I'd expected to be, and how I still don't know what lies ahead of me? I'm 17, yet I'm still as curious as I was when I was 14. Why is that? I thought that by 17, I'd fall in love. I dreamed of my high school love story to be one like the movies. That there was this bucket list of goals I had to complete before I graduated, experiences everyone had to go through. But they never happened. As years went by, I felt like I was lost in a crowd of murmurs, all reminders of the boxes I didn't check off. I would try every kind of way to change myself into what I thought someone would love. I thought that maybe if I looked prettier, did my hair a certain way, I would finally get the honest validation I wanted. Becoming void about what love was really about. Love is more than just a kiss on the cheek. It's in the car rides on the way to school, where for 10 years my dad heard me talk as we watched the sunrise. When my sister would do her makeup and talk about her life, I saw how much she loved herself and saw her ritual of self-care as something to live by. It was in the quiet mornings of my mom, when she would graze her hands through my hair. It's in all my friends, the laughs we share while I sit passenger seat as we sing off pitch. The love I've learned to appreciate goes beyond a perfect love story, because how much love can someone ask for when it's all around you? What do you do when you love something so much you never want it to end? Is it childish to want something so bad? I've spent so much of my life chasing a dream that I made when I was 8 years old. I think it's because I wasn't sure of what exactly my dreams would look like, but the dreams I wanted became the dreams of other people. And maybe every piece of art I made was the only way I felt like I could find myself. My art and the world around me evolving as I try to piece together what exactly I'm going to do. For the first time, I felt like I could do anything. That I had finally reached the top of my abilities as an artist. Every piece of art, calculated, perfect. I thought I had mastered what it meant to be yourself, to let others bask in the spotlight. It's what I lived for my movies to be. I no longer felt the need to speak for myself, because I thought my voice was already found.
Hi Father, what's your first message for my camera?
Beautiful.
And for the first time, I felt truly confident in what chasing my dreams would bring me. And that the road ahead of me was one that was smooth and flat, never changing.
Dear Valentina, the College of Motion Picture Arts Admissions Committee carefully reviewed your application to the Bachelor of Fine Arts program. Unfortunately, you were not selected for an interview.
I didn't know what it felt like to let go of a dream, or how it felt to see everyone else around you go on with theirs. I thought that I had found my place amongst a sea of people I began to know. But who was I if not someone that got into film school? Every room, every video, every essay and memory reminded me of the person I wished I was, and the person I became. Had I just convinced myself that this was my dream? That it was something I only did because it was my first instinct? What if I didn't have as much time as I thought? Was this really all it came to? Was I going to be remembered as someone who failed at the only thing they're good at? Who am I if not a filmmaker? What is there left if you take that away? And for the first time in my life, I didn't know if I wanted to keep chasing the dream that was running away from me. But then I realized that I had forgotten what this is all about. I was so concerned about how other people saw my dreams, about what the world would think of me, that I never stopped to think that maybe that was a problem. Because the girl who made short films with her dolls, who pretended to be a YouTuber, who set up a tripod for her sister at 5 years old, the one who stood up to anyone who made fun of her, and the girl in 3rd grade, whose dreams were so ambitious it was thought to be impossible. They would have never cared about what anyone said, and maybe that girl is still inside of me. Change is inevitable, and I can't change the future, who I stay friends with, if I really move away or stay, because there's no predetermined path for me or anything. The road I stepped foot on 4 years ago is the same one 8 years ago, the same one 17 years ago, and the same one now. The concrete has yet to dry, my story still being constructed and shaped however I want. I don't think I would have ever predicted all the things I learned in 4 years, how much I'd grow, the experiences I've had to go through. I graduate in 15 days. I think about how quick it all went by, that maybe I shouldn't have cared as much, or learned to live a little more. But surprisingly, I have no regrets, because these moments are fleeting. Everything that's ever happened to you shaped you into the person you are today, whether it be good or bad. High school isn't the end-all be-all I thought it was going to be, and I still have no idea who I am. I think I'm okay with that. The curious thoughts I share are more than just ideas in my head, but the experiences I've had the luxury of living through.
Social anxiety is weird, oh my god. Social anxiety, oh my gosh. Run it up! I want it back. You're the only friend I need. Share nights like little kids. We're laughing till our ribs get tough. And that will never be enough. You're the only.
And I hope that no matter how old or young you are, you can live to live curiously too.
And laugh until our ribs get tough.